Awaken my heart, awaken my
This is
soul.
Pastor Travis, and most of you know this, and if you don't know this, you're in trouble because, and so for some of you, this might be coming as a shock, but to all of you you should know this, that tomorrow is the first day of school. Tomorrow's the first day of school, and I want just to offer you all up a real quick word of encouragement going into your first day of school tomorrow. And that word of encouragement is this: is you all, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you even realize it or not, is you all as young people, you have the ability and the capability to lead the way when it comes to change in this world. And you have the ability to lead the way when it comes to change in this community, in your school, on your sports teams, that you have the ability to lead the change. As long as you are followers of Jesus, there's really no limit to what you can do, because there's no limit to what God can do through a person who is willing to say to him, no matter what it is you want me to do, I will do it. And I believe this. I believe that there are young people in our youth group who are wanting to say, God, no matter what, I'll do it. I'll do it, whatever it is you want me to do, no matter what. And when you have that kind of mindset, you have this mind. When you have that kind of mindset of God, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. When you have that mindset, there are going to be a lot of naysayers. There are going to be people to say, don't be so aggressive. Kind of fall into a more domesticated way of living and just kind of stay in line. There are all sorts of different people who are challenging you to be an average person. Just live the average type of way, and then your life will just be okay. But listen, I believe with all of my heart that one, God has so much more for you than okay. God has a better, Jesus says in John chapter 10, verses 10, that he has come to give us life and life to its fullest, and that's better than an okay life. But he also has something better for us than average. The majority of people in this world just live average lives, doing kind of average things. But there's this quote by a Christian writer named A.W. Tozer, and I love this quote, and I think about it. Actually, I think about it every school year as it starts. I think about it when I'm praying for you guys, think about you. This quote comes to my mind when I think about you guys. And the quote says this: it says, refuse to be average. Refuse to be average, but let your heart soar as high as it will. And you live in a world that is encouraging you just to be average. Be an average Christian. Just show up to youth group. You know what? Just do a little bit better than some people and you're going to be okay. But the truth of the matter is this: refuse to be that, because you are capable of more than that. God has more in store for you than that. And far too often, you young people, you sell yourselves short. And this school year can be something so much more different than all the other school years have been in the past if you refuse to be average. And there's this little Bible verse, 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2, or verse 12, sorry. And it simply says this: it says, do not let anyone look down on you because you are young. There are a lot of people that look down on young people, and we're going to talk a lot about that as the school year starts on September 5th at fall kickoff. There's a lot of people who look down on you because you're young. The expectations for you are low, but don't let anyone set the bar low for you. You set the bar high for yourself. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for all believers in the way in which you speak, and the way in which you live, and the way in which you love, and in faith and in purity. You all can be the pace setters at your school, on your sports team, and really, ultimately, you can be the pace setters in this youth group. You can be the pace setters in this community. You all have more ability and more capability than you all know when you put your faith, your hope, your trust in Jesus Christ. There's literally nothing that anyone can do to stop you. There's nothing that anyone can say. There's nothing that anyone can say to throw water on your fire. You have the ability and capability to do something fantastic this year, to do something that you never thought you could do. But you must refuse to be average. You cannot let anyone look down on you because you are young, and you have to set the example. And I want to encourage you all, even starting tomorrow, is you set the example. I love you. I believe in you. I am proud to be your pastor. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty small potatoes because most importantly, God loves you and He believes in you and He wants to be with you. So man, you find your faith, you find your hope, and you find your confidence in those things. And this school year, the challenges will come, can be the best school year you've ever had. Man, I'm loving you, praying for you, believing in you, and I'm excited for this school year to start because I believe great things are on the horizon for you all this school year. All right, love you. Have a great first day of school tomorrow, and we'll talk to you later.